Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. So hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Or if you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Jack, but when I'm in drag, I go by Luna Rose, because I'm the flower that blooms at night. And as you can read from the title of today's video, we're going to be praying for forgiveness, since in today's video, we're going to be getting into some of my guilty pleasures. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay, so a guilty pleasure is just pretty much something that you're like embarrassed or ashamed to admit that you enjoy, but we're all friends here, so I feel comfortable sharing my guilty pleasures. And one of my favourite like guilty pleasures that I literally do or listen to on a daily basis is listen to ASMR videos. There is just something about ASMR that just like relaxes me and like distracts my brain in the best way. And I actually started listening to like ASMR videos like as a joke and like hearing it, and I was like, girl, how can you sit and listen to someone like rub their hands together or like click their tongue and make mouth sounds for like half an hour? Like, I just do not understand it. And then over the years, I have become more and more into ASMR, and now I pretty much listen to it on a daily basis. So yeah, my first guilty pleasure, ASMR, particularly like mouth sounds or like hand and mouth sounds combined. And yeah, that's my first guilty pleasure. Does anyone else like ASMR? Also, should I start doing like ASMR in drag, like nail clacking and like makeup and stuff, since I've been thinking about it? So yeah, let me know in the comment section. Okay, so my next guilty pleasure kind of links to the first one in the fact that it is a sound-based kind of guilty pleasure, and it is the clicking of joints, necks, backs. You know the rest of the song, but that kind of like sound and feeling, like I absolutely love like clicking my fingers, clicking my neck, clicking my back. Again, you know the song, but I also listen to it on YouTube, like the like loudest like cracks where they like proper like twist their neck and it does that really satisfying pop. But I know not a lot of people enjoy the sound of like clicking joints. I used to do it all the time at work where I would just like sit and like click my fingers or like click my neck, and everyone would be like, you okay? You literally just like snapped your neck in half. And I'm like, yeah, it felt great. I really enjoy doing it. But yeah, I actually listen to it on YouTube. Usually while I'm editing, I have like ASMR on, or I will sit and watch like people getting their like backs cracked, since I just find it so satisfying. So yeah, second guilty pleasure, another sound-based one, clicking. I wish I could click my fingers, but I did it before I started filming. My next guilty pleasure isn't a sound-based one, but it is kind of like a food or a drink, and it is energy drinks. I have an unhealthy obsession with energy drinks, and usually I opt for like sugar-free ones or like zero sugar kind of ones, that kind of style. But I did buy a big pack of Red Bull, so I'm kind of like burning through them. But I pretty much drink like a can or two maybe a day, which I know is not healthy or like good for me, but I do drink it instead of coffee. So like if I'm gonna have coffee in the morning, I might get a can of energy drink, and it just keeps me motivated, keeps me going. And I usually drink like one while I'm filming and then maybe one while I'm editing later. But yeah, again, definitely a guilty pleasure, and it's kind of embarrassing, like genuinely how much recycle like I fill up with just energy drinks. Like my neighbours have like alcohol and stuff, and mine's like stacked full of like Rockstar and Monster and Red Bull. But yeah, does anyone else have an unhealthy addiction to energy drinks, or is it just like a drag queen thing, since literally every single drag queen I know is addicted to Red Bull? But yeah, third guilty pleasure. And my fourth guilty pleasure is another kind of weird one, and I know a lot of people find enjoyment out of it, but a lot of other people find it very strange, and it is like pimple popping videos. Again, I just seem to have like a weird resonation with the human body, whether it's like ASMR or clicking joints, but I absolutely love like Dr. Pimple Popper, and I really also enjoy like watching surgeries. I probably wouldn't ever like get a surgery myself, but I used to work in animal surgery, and I've seen like every single thing under the sun. I've been covered in blood, guts, everything. But I just really enjoy like watching surgery, watching pimple popping videos, and anything that like delves layers deep in skin, which I know makes me sound like a serial killer. I know, but I swear I'm not. I swear I'm not. But I just really enjoy like watching surgeries or anything that's like under the skin like coming out. So yeah, that's another kind of embarrassing guilty pleasure. And I know a lot of people are like repulsed by like surgery or like pimple popping videos, but me, I can watch like a full like brain chopping up and all that, and I've seen it and done it in person. So yeah, nothing really like phases me goal wise, and it is definitely a guilty pleasure, and it actually kind of relaxes me. I know I sound like a serial killer again. I swear I'm not, but that's why it's a guilty pleasure. And then my fifth and final guilty pleasure isn't like technically a guilty pleasure since I am not ashamed of it, but it is how many times I've watched RuPaul's Drag Race, like all the different franchises. I could probably name every single queen that went home every single episode, along with like each runway theme, the works of it all, and I often will rewatch like episodes of Drag Race, just like casually, just have it in the background, and word for word, I literally like recite the episode, so I guess it's a guilty pleasure in that sense, since it is kind of embarrassing, like how well I know Drag Race and like how many times I've watched it. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's definitely a guilty pleasure. Like I can just have Drag Race on at any time, and it's just like a comfort show and like a relaxing show to have on in the background. So yeah, I've seen each episode a lot of times, including all the foreign ones and everything. Like I've seen them all far too many times for one person. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed learning a little bit more about me and some of my guilty pleasures. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Comment down below what are some of your guilty pleasures. Since we're all friends here, sharing is caring. I've shared some of mine, so leave some of yours in the comment section down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the girl next door with something more. There should be new videos every single Monday, Wednesday and Friday, all at 8 PM at Greenwich Mean Time. And I did also do this as a full-on transformation and showcase up on my Patreon and OnlyFans. So if you want to see the nun in her full glory, I will leave it linked down below. And yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye. Nothing came out properly. Better. Bye.